like that.
Well,
It's like,
and then here's the deal. Like all this stuff we're describing is not only true and laughable, it's not even the biggest issue with this. The biggest issue with it is these are also your shitty members. These are your members that never okay, you're gonna look hear me out.
devil's
They
advocate.
they they're the members that aren't bought in because they're bartering with you, if you will. You know, they're going back and forth trying to come up with a price that they're comfortable with, not your actual price. They don't do your onboarding. And we've said numerous times, your onboarding isn't creating virtuosity in new people, but it is giving them an understanding of what you're doing, aka buy-in. And
Right.
then B, or lastly, these are the same people now that it's like this cycle, right? It's like, okay, now they're gonna recommend people and you can go back to like patient zero and figure out who started this. And I guess spoiler alert, you
It's
are
you.
the patient. Yeah, you are patient zero. But
You
you know,
are
you're
are not.
ultimately
You are not. You're the first person infected with COVID-19.
yeah,
Congratulations.
you went to Wuhan and whatnot. But you know, now but you know, you don't look at it as like it's actually your fault. You're like blame, oh, I gave Fern this discount. Now all of his buddies are well, cool. Why'd you give him that discount?
Um, I don't necessarily think that they're your shitty members. I think that they took what you gave them. Right. So I don't think it's fair to cast blame on the member because who wouldn't take that deal? Like who wouldn't negotiate down and then take a lower price point? Like why would you like
Of
what
course.
that is not logical. Like I don't know anybody that would really do that. I would absolutely take the lower price point if I was just like, hey, would you mind if I pay 50%? And you're like, absolutely. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't want to pay 100%. I'm more than willing to, but I don't necessarily want to. So I think this is the gym owners, but this all goes back to real understanding what you do because a lot of the issues that you just talked about, they do become a problem in the gym, but it's not their fault. It's our fault for letting them skip the process. And it's like
Well,
you
that's
get
my
what
point.
you
You're
get. Yeah,
patient zero.
right. You get what you tolerate. And when you let people skip the process or you let people create an offering that you don't offer so that to sell them that, then you create these very weird inconsistencies. And as much as you would like to think that they're not going to tell somebody, they're definitely going to tell somebody that they're not paying because they're going to do exactly what I just told you. Be like, listen, he'll probably give you a deal because I suckered him. And then you could get a deal too. And this is the kind of the negative feedback loop where it's tough to get out of that. And the way you get out of that is I have to establish what it is that I do. And then I have to be willing to tell people no. And I'm fully aware that this is very difficult to do if you are running, a couple hundred dollar loss every month and you really would like to see that break even point. You will stay there forever though if you continue this cycle.
Yeah, because not only are you not bringing in as much as you should be, but retention is going to go down. You're going to lose a lot of those people long term, or you're the box owner that wakes up one day and you're like, man, I just don't like this place anymore. Well, you're letting in a bunch of people that you aren't your brand heroes. They're not the people you open this box for. And even if they are those people, you're creating this behavior within them that allows them to question just about everything you do because from day one it's like having kids, right? If idle threats, right? Like, oh, if you don't do this you're gonna go to your room, and then you never send them to their room. They
Right. That's
know
how you
they can
get
get away
shitty
with
kids.
it. And then you're gonna sell t-shirts and be like, hey, t-shirts are usually only $20. I'll give you $20. Or hey, if I buy 3 bags of protein, can I get it cheaper? Or I have another friend that wants to come in. Can they come in for a month free to check it out? Like all of those things, as I'm saying them, are things I truly heard. And I'm sure you've
Or
heard, and
have
I'm sure,
done.
yeah, or done exactly. But it all starts from that first moment